Alright guys, thanks for clicking back on the channel. In this video I'm going to show you the Kombat Airborne Bergen and some of the modifications I've done. I'm also going to show you how I've packed it, okay? So I hope you enjoy this little video. Right, so first of all guys, it's the Kombat Airborne Bergen, okay? If you're from Great Britain, we've got a company here called Kombat UK, okay? Okay? Well anyway, that's what it's from. So it's the BTP, it's in BTP camo, which is British terrain pattern, okay? As opposed to MTP, which is multi-terrain pattern. So if you're going to add additionals, you need to be getting BTP, which is what I have done, okay? So we start from the top. So it's a floating removable lid. There's a zip pocket on the top. I'll show you exactly what I got inside later on, and there's also an inside pocket underneath, but that lid will come off if need be, okay? Or you can expand it if you need to get more kit in. It's going round to the back. So it's got a polycarbonate stiffened back panel in it, guys, and that's just for extra strength and support. It's like a frame, you know, that sits inside it, which is very, very light material. On the back again, I'll run you round the Bergen, okay? It's got airflow spacer fabric at the back for, you know, that's for maximum breathability, and also includes a 10mm closed cell foam padding for extra comfort. And I've used it twice now guys, and it is really, really comfortable. One of the best backpacks I've used, or Bergens, for comfortableness, okay? So it is really well padded on the back and the straps. So if you notice guys, and a few people commented on the last time I took it out, they said, you know, the pack is more or less too big, right? But it's very deceiving, because what it is with this one, okay guys, it's a shorter Bergen and a wider Bergen. It's the same, you know, it's the same capacity, 120 litres, but it's a different profile than the regular one. So it just looks bigger than what it actually is. It still weighs the same as my British Army PLC one. Same kit as in there, weighs exactly the same. It just looks a bit bulkier. It's just that it's more squat. Like, I'm a really short guy, so I look bigger than what I actually am. It's an illusion guys, that's the easiest way to put it, okay? So, you know, as I say, because it's a shorter Bergen as well guys, if you're going to wear a belt kit, right, or webbing, it's absolutely perfect for that, because I will sit then on top of the webbing. As you can see on the bottom there, it's got 3 utility pouches. I'll show you what I got inside there. That's something I've added, and I've added 2 little bits there to accommodate basher poles. But I'll go inside there and show you everything I got inside there, okay? So coming to the rocket pockets guys on the sides, okay? It's pretty important that you take note here. If you decide you're gonna buy this Bergen, okay, you need to purchase them separate. They don't come with the Bergen. You've got to get them separate. And I paid £27 for the 2 of them. Okay. The material is a 6000D tack poly, okay. So it's water resistant. I'll show you my Bergen cover as we go along. And its dimensions 68, 40, and the width is 26, okay guys? So that pouch here I've added is from Winex, okay? They're on Amazon, brilliant company. I've had a chest rig off them before and it was absolutely superb. I'll put the card up here of the chest rig I did, okay? So that there cost me £18.49, which is reasonable, okay? And what I've got on the sides there, which I will show you, is from a company called Contact Left, and the multicam, they are multicam, the tourniquet holders. So what I've done with them, I've altered them so they fit my basher poles. So let's have a look inside. So obviously this is the back of the Bergen. So we've got a decent grab handle there. That's how you adjust the lid. So you can stretch it out if you need to get more inside the main compartment, okay? Here's the straps, the shoulder straps. They're well padded. You've got these here, you can add stuff which I have. I got my whistle there. I got my pacer beads and my compass there. And that's the breathable material there. And it is really well padded, guys. I gotta emphasize that. It's really, really comfortable Bergen. Really comfortable. So coming round to the rocket pockets, that's these here, guys. They're 10 litres each, okay? So you clip on there. There's 2 clips. They also got these heavy duty zips there, okay? As opposed to the British Army Bergen, it hasn't got the straps going across, but how I've attached stuff behind. Let me show you. So this is my fire kit here, okay? So I've just got the loop going over the top there. There's my fire kit. So I had these off Temu for £1.50 each. And there's a loop there which is ideal to go on the clips. So these are what I've added for my basher poles, okay guys? I say they're from contact left, and what they are is tourniquet clips. So I got 2, one on each side. They just slip down there. Happy days. There's a better look at the Winex tactical pouch. So these are the main straps of the Bergen, and just go over the top. You'll have a better look inside of that now. There's the 3 utility pouches on the bottom. I've got my IFAC and my water purification in there. I've got my basher and pegs in there. I've got my mug, water and racing spoon in there. So the top pocket, the lid, okay? Got a Bergen cover. I've got a Gore-Tex jacket. I haven't got the BTP pattern yet. That's what I'm saving up for next. There's the Bergen cover. There. Let's have a look under the lid. So under the lid, you've got a zip compartment there. Inside mine, at the moment, got a notepad, various pens and pencils and sharpies, and I've got enough food for 24 hours. So they sit in there like that. Snug as a bug in the rug. So that's the underside pocket there. So inside the largest compartment of the Bergen, guys, I've got my ground mat in there. I've got it in a carrier bag and a dry bag. Only because, for some reason, it's smelling a cat's piss. I don't know why. No cats have been near it. It must be the material. It's one of those elephant skin ones. The German army one. That's the reason why it's in the carrier bag. Just excuse the language, it's smelling. Got my pillow. Inside the dry bag then, I've got my warm clothing. At the moment my softy jacket's out of there. It's that been repaired because I ripped it. I've got my Challenger 400 sleeping bag, and I've got a bivvy bag. And down the back, for even more padding, I've got my air mattress. So just for the meantime, guys, because I'm carrying a basher and a tent. Now obviously you know pre-hand where you're going or how you're going to camp, okay? So either the tent will come out or the basher will come out. Free me up even more space. So as you can see, it's got a waterproof lid over the zip. Stops any water getting inside, but we got dry bags inside anyway. Got a knee pad. I've got 4 bungees. I've got the Blackthorn 110 and new stakes, because I did change out the stakes. They're absolutely rubbish. So I've got tidy stakes in here now as well. So that sits on that side, guys. I say that will come out. If I'm not using a tent, that will come out. If I'm not using a basher, that will come out. So there's a lid over the top. Before you move off, you always cover the lid. Coming round the other side, another dry bag. I've got one brew kit, and I've got my Kombat UK Cyclone stove. So they obviously it'll change as you're going out in your camps, but at the moment that's in there. Right, so let's come to the admin pouch here. I'll put the link in the description for you guys if you do want to add it to any of your packs, okay? And one thing I haven't mentioned yet, the price for the bag and the both rocket pockets came to £107 UK money, okay? Obviously shop around, you may get it cheaper, okay? But I did a bit of shopping around and that was the cheapest I could find it for brand spanking new, see? Right, so this is the Winex admin pouch, the tactical admin pouch. So it's got a Velcro panel on the front, okay? So you can put your patches on. It's got these mollies, so you can add stuff. There's plenty of them on it. It's got these retaining straps here, which are also Velcro. Like so. And it's got a zip. And there you go. So this is what I've packed in it, guys. It sits on a shelf as well. You can adjust the shelf there. You put it higher or lower. So it sits on a shelf, which is ideal, okay? So I'm just going to show you what I've got in here, what I think you may need during the camp, okay? So I've got a gash bag. Oops, excuse me, my voice went in. Back is panel is just an open panel. I've got a gash bag. I've got some toilet paper. I've got a spare racing spoon. And I've got a saw. So for me, I know they're in the back panel there. They're sitting there nicely, okay? Coming to this panel, I've got several carabiners with some O-rings, with some little clips on. I've got 30 foot of paracord. I've got an electric lighter. I've got a lighter there. I've got my compass and piercing beads. I've also got piercing beads on my Bergen and on my smock. I've got a set of nail clippers there, which do come in handy quite a lot actually, especially for your feet. As I to keep on about looking after your feet, you've got to look after those toenails as well, okay? You don't want them causing you discomfort, so I always carry around a set of cheap Amazon, I think £3.50 guys, nail clippers. Coming to the top of the bottom shelf, I've got a heavy duty ferro rod. I've got a diamond knife sharpener. I've got another lighter. I've got a small tactical torch with a battery in back to front, as I've told you on my previous videos, just to save it running the battery out. I've got a buck knife. I've got a small knife, which I might use for cutting vegetables and things. I've got a multi-tool there. I've got a toothpick there, especially for eating steak, guys. I can't stick meat in your teeth. I've got to get it out. So I've got a toothpick there. And I've got a leather one there. That's in there as well. I forgot to mention that one, guys. That's a waterproof case. It's metal. There's matches and striker in there. And in the back, zipped compartment, I've got a power bank with cables. I've got various cables. I've got earplugs. That's in case I'm camping with Dawes, which I will be this Wednesday, by the way. New location. Talking new locations, I come back to that now. And I've got a spare head torch. That's not my primary one, that's my spare one. So all them, sorry guys, sitting there, proud. So there it is. And it's just a matter of zipping it up. It's a good zip as well, guys. Retaining it. Over the top. Bish bash bosh. So the only other thing to mention, guys, about the Bergen, I've got another torch there, and I've got a flashing beacon there for signalling, and again the battery in there is back to front. So I'm just going to show you now, guys, how it looks on, okay, the profile of the Bergen, because it's pretty unusual as it's short and wide. Okay. So there's a waist belt. It did say on the information on the packet it was a sternum strap. There's not. There's plenty of adjustable straps on it as well, okay? So that's what I'm saying about the profile of the Bergen. See? It's actually sitting on your hips. There you go. So it's a really, you know, even though it's wide, there's plenty of room for your marching when you're tabbing off. So there you go, guys. There's a Kombat Airborne Bergen. 100 litres with 2 rocket pouches, take it to 120. As you know, I've added a few modifications to it, really small ones, but they're going to be useful for me, right? And because that admin pouch is on a shelf, it's absolutely superb. You don't have to go pulling it off, you just unzip it and it folds down and sits on the shelf, so you can take what you need, okay? I'm very happy with the Bergen, guys, because apart from the added pouches, okay, which I was going to add to my last Bergen anyway, it's very, very, very comfortable when you're tabbing along. Honest to God, it's really comfortable, guys. Honest to God, really impressed with that. Super comfortable Bergen. Bags of room in it, guys. Like in the main compartment, I've only really got a bivvy bag, an air mattress, a sleeping bag, pillow, which is not necessary, guys, and a ground sheet. But I say at the moment there's a tent in there and a basher. It could go either way, so I'll say it again, you're not dull, none of you. But if I'm using a basher, the tent will come out. If I'm using a tent, the basher will come out. That'll just give me more freedom again. See, guys? Right. So I'm going to head out now. Home to Lily Boo. And as I said earlier, talking my new location. I took her for a walk earlier. We walked for a good hour, we did. New forest again. We found an absolute superb bit of flat ground. It's a nature reserve it is, guys, right? So sneaky beaky, you know what I mean? It's absolutely superb, guys. It's medieval. I've done a bit of digging around as well. It's a medieval forest, so we'll do a future camp there, okay? But I'm not going to bore you any longer. Thanks for watching, guys. Please punch that like button. If you do anything else and you've got time, just punch that like button, get this channel moving. I think we're 40 off 4,000 subs. So if you could just punch that like button if you don't do nothing else. If you've got time, leave a comment. Don't leave a stupid comment, because I'm getting them, right? I'm starting to get them now, and I got a very short tolerance to dickheads. Very short, okay? And you find out. Yeah, so punch that like button, guys. Please punch that like button. If you haven't already, subscribe. Let's get to 4,000. and we talk about doing a giveaway. See you on the next one, guys. Take care of yourselves. Out!